Cooper's is the largest domestically owned brewery in Australia. The company is also the largest home brewing equipment manufacturer in the world as well. Thomas Cooper began beer production in 1862, and while ownership has changed throughout its history, it remains an Australian-owned company. The Cooper's Sparkling Ale is one of its flagship beers, but is it able to quench your beer thirst? Find out now on Two Dudes Reviews. What up, guys? Yeah, today we have the Cooper's Brewery Sparkling Ale, and let's just get right into it. I have had one of Cooper's brewery before. I can't honestly remember which one it was, though. It's been a while. Oh, it's a twist off, so just in case, you don't need a bottle opener when you pick these up. Now, when I was in Australia, I think I must have got the wrong Australian beers. Because the ones I drank, I was just really, really disappointed in the taste. I didn't know what I was getting, so I was just kind of, let's take those, but real disappointed in them. So, I'm hoping that this one's going to be a whole lot better, but that was a long time ago. So, anyways, let's get into the smell. It's got kind of a crisp aroma to it. Little malty in there. A little it's got a little musty. It's a little musty in there almost. Maybe must. Maybe that's not the best word for it. But it smells. I'm trying to think. I can't think of a great way to term that to say it. But a little malty. It's got maybe a little bit of apple, like a crisp, almost cider crispness to it. But it doesn't smell like a cider. But it has that same kind of that edge that you get to a cider. I mean, honestly, when you look at it, it kind of looks like just an apple cider. It is pretty dark and thick, and I got some sediment going on in there. I should have checked to see if I was supposed to not pour the whole thing in, but there's definitely some sediment going on. But yeah, it kind of just smells like a malty cider, I guess. There's nothing super special about it. Nothing's knocking me off my feet, whatever. So I'm gonna give it a half. There's nothing super crazy about it. But all right, let's get into the taste. That's all right. With the taste, that's where you can get the sparkling. You really get it on your lips. As soon as I put it up, you can just feel it kind of bubbling a little bit. It's definitely more malty, a little bitter. There's definitely some hops going on in there. Not heavy IPA hops, but it's still got a decent hoppy level to it. And I wouldn't say, I said it smelled crisp. I wouldn't say it tastes real crisp, but it almost just kind of rounds out. You got some flavor ending, and then it's gone. That's kind of how it, after you drink it, how it ends. So, I mean, that's interesting. It doesn't linger too much. So if hoppiness is all right, but you don't want it to be hanging around for too long, this might be okay. And yeah, I still think there's a slight tartness to it. I'm going to go with a kind of like an apple-ish, apricot kind of mixture thing going on. So you got some subtleness with that. and with the tartness, and then you have the a little bit of the bitterness, and then it's kind of malty going on. So I mean, I really don't know what to make of this thing. I mean, flavor complexity is not. There's not a whole lot of complexity. What you drink is what you get. There's not a whole lot of stuff that you're searching for. But hold on. I don't know. I think it tastes all right. I'll recommend it on taste. If you're into a bitterness, it's like a slight fruit bitterness mixed with your hoppy bitterness. That's kind of going on. It's yeah, it is kind of like maybe a bitter cider without all of the without all the heavy fruitiness to it. It's kind of like that. Like if you're into a dry wine, you don't have all the fruitiness to it. That's almost like what this is going on. So yeah, I'll recommend it for that. And next is value for price. This one is a little more expensive. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Dogs are losing their minds. For some reason, whenever I do these videos, they just freak out. But anyway, so value for price. This one does cost a little more than what your average import is. I mean, naturally you're bringing it in from Australia, so I guess that's definitely to be expected. I mean, it's not crazy. You're gonna pay more for certain like Belgian and German imports, but value for price, I think for what it is, from where it comes from, it's not bad. I'm trying to think what I paid for it. I'm thinking $3, maybe a little more than $3, but interested that it's imported by a company from South Carolina. I would have thought it'd be some place like San Diego, or I don't know, maybe San Diego doesn't want other beers in. I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna recommend it on value for price. It's not bad for where it's coming from. I guess that's what I'm going off of. So next is distinction. How distinct is it? I'm gonna get another sip going on. Honestly, I can't say I have a ton of experience with sparkling ale. I'm not really sure what category it would go under. I mean, it's worlds better than a Foster's, which, I mean, who drinks? I don't know who drinks really Foster's on a regular basis, but yeah, I don't really know what to compare it against. It's sparkling, but yeah. I'm gonna give it a half just because it's fine. Nothing really stands out about it, and I don't know. I just don't know what to compare it to, really. So I'm gonna give it a half on that. Next is drinkability. Drinkability is fine. I think it's a nice ale. It's a little. I mean, it's got some bitterness to it. It's got a little bit of flavor going on. So it's got kind of a few different things going on that you might like, and it doesn't go over the top on some of the things you might not like. And I mean, I could probably drink maybe one or two of these. After that, it's just too much. And usually, really anything with bitterness going on. I mean, with the sparkling stuff going on, I don't want a whole lot in my stomach. That a whole bunch of carbonation is never a good thing. But yeah, I'll recommend it on that. And now, last category is would I buy it again? And honestly, probably not. There's nothing that really stands out to me that's like, yes, I am so much better than these beers that's in the same category. You need to just come and get it again. I mean, it's fine if I was in Australia, if I'm over there again and this is there, I'll grab it. But there's nothing that's like, hey, buy me instead of some other beers that are probably less expensive. So I'm probably gonna go. I'm not gonna recommend it on where I buy it again. But yeah, all right. That is my review of Cooper's Brewery Sparkling Pale Ale. Sparkling Ale, not pale. But if you've had it before, let me know in the comments. Maybe there's other Australian beers that you totally dig that you think I should try out. Let me know. I have not had a whole lot of Australian things. I'd like to try out other things. But yeah, you can follow me at Two Dudes Podcast, or you can check out the podcast at Two Dudes in a Six Pack. But please like and subscribe if you could. That'd be great. And for now, for myself and for Cooper's Sparkling Ale, take it easy.